Hi, it's Trisha. Well, today's the day. 17 years ago was the last time I cut my hair. And so this is a big deal, especially because I'm going to cut it pretty much buzz cut. So I'm warning you now. I've watched every YouTube video there is. And let's see, if I'm going to record. Whoa, that's a little close. I'm recording this for posterity and also in case anyone is interested in watching this. I have 2 cameras, a whole bunch of lights, 2 mirrors, and I am donating my hair to a charity called Hair We Share, which makes wigs for people who have lost their hair through illness. And one of the reasons I chose this particular one is because they let you see the wig at the end that your hair contributed to. And yes, gray hair is fine. I have, but if you're going to donate your hair, you need to do it where you braid it, or not, actually they don't even want it braided unless you've already braided it. They want it in ponytails and in several ponytails, not just one big ponytail, because then you lose several inches. Now in my case, it doesn't really matter all that much because I have a lot of inches to work with. But I'm gonna do it the right way. So I'm gonna part it, probably make 8 ponytails. So this is my cousin It look. All right, ponytails are done. Ow. Ponytails are done. Ponytails are done. I have 8 ponytails. Ponytails are done. Ponytails are done. Ponytails are done. Wow. I'm really doing it. Gee whiz. I know. It's like I keep putting it off. Oh, I should have had that closed. Duh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm not going to need these anymore. Get them out of the way. That out of the way. All right, just one more time. I'll stand up. I don't know if we'll be able to see anything in the mirrors, but here we go. All right, I think I'm going to cut one in the back first. I think I'll cut one in the back first. How do I want to do this? Oh. Move them out of the way. Okay. All right. How do I want to do this? I have so much hair. I have so much hair. I just hold this out of the way. Stay. All right. Okay. here we go. Here we go. This part's going to take a while. Almost, almost, almost. All right, first ponytail. First ponytail. First ponytail. All right, I'm going to lay them down there. All right. Do this one next, I guess. Okay, second ponytail. Let's see, maybe that will be a little better. Second ponytail. And last one. Last one, number 8. Number 8. Number 8. The ponytails are gone. Look, look, here you go. Here you go. All my hair. All my hair. Wow. Wow. All my hair. Okay. All right. I thought I was going to be more emotional, and I'm not as much as I thought I was going to be, except for that little bitty curl. She was. Oh, well. The little curl just reminds me of something. So let me make sure I get all of these and put them somewhere safe. All right, one big rubber band around all of them. Boy, that's a lot of hair. I hope they can make one wig out of just mine and not have to mix it with anyone's. That would be so cool. But anyway, all right. I got a little piece of hair in my eye. There, okay, that's better. All right. All right, now we are ready for, let's see. Well, I guess it's not really that big a deal now because I did the hard part. So now it's just okay, I'm gonna do this. I don't know if it's going to help or not, but I'm doing it anyway. All right. Now, what I could go ahead and do, I should have a trash can. Or is it going to matter? Well, let me get my trash. Oh, there we go. There. Mohawk. That's funny. All right, let me get the trash can. I don't think it's going to matter because I'm going to be doing, the bathroom is going to be a mess anyway, but for something like this, you know, there's no need, once again, to clip it when, I said the rest is dramatic. I know it's more dramatic to do that, but, you know, just go ahead and get, I have the thickest hair in the entire world. All right, we're going to start. I don't know why, but I'm going to go ahead and start with a number 6. Yes, I already put the oil on it like you're supposed to. And so, we'll see how this goes. And like I said, I read all of the, or watched all the YouTube videos about how to do it. Yeah, having a trash can is not going to make any difference at all. Having a trash can is not going to make any difference at all. Yeah, this is it. It's already almost too short for number 6. But I can get some of that really extra stuff off. Trevor's eating the hair that's falling on the floor. Not doing much at all. That's not doing much at all. All right, time to go to a lower guard because this isn't doing anything right now. That's not doing anything right now. All right, that was a number 6. 6, which is 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, that's not doing nothing. All right. Yeah. Yep. Trash can is not worth it. Trevor, don't eat all my hair, baby. All right. May as well just go down to a 4 because most people start with a 4 and they end up with a 2 or a 1. I've got actually a 2, a 1.5. I've got a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1.5. There's also a 7 and 8, but I figure I didn't even bring them in here because I wasn't going to need that. All right, come on, camera, you stay up here. Yeah, one of my cameras is just there. All right. Whew. Let's try number 4. about as much as it's gonna get. Okay, that's about as much as it's gonna get. Whew, and it's time for some tea. All right, we're back. I had to get me some tea. And we're gonna, let's see, first off, let's brush out this, because I'm getting a lot of hair inside the blade and trying to take care of my new little toy here. And like I said, yes, I did put the oil in it first, like you're supposed to. All right, that was a 4. We could do a 3. Let's just go ahead and do a 2. This is a 2. A 2 is 1/4 of an inch or 6 millimeters. Okay. All right. Yep. Yep. Here we go. Hair drying in the back first. Maybe I should have it out. I keep hitting my knee on them. All right, let's do the back first. No, and that didn't stay very well, did it? Maybe if I would have put a real piece of tape, it would have stayed better. Well, we're doing it, aren't we? Wow. Look at this, I got hair all over me. This isn't bad. That's a number 2. We'll see. I might go a little more. Of course, I'm still getting it even, which is going to take some doing. I told my parents I was doing this, by the way, so they will know. Wow. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're almost done. I think just a little bit more, because how many times am I going to do this, right? So I do it once, at least. And then, yeah, I know I still have, it's not perfect yet. I'm learning how to do it. So that was a number 2. I know, that was number 2. Let's clean this off again. Hoo-wee. All right, time for some more tea. All right, we're going to continue on here. Whew. We're going to use a 1.5 guard. I've been sitting here trying to decide if I want to go to the 1 or not. I might. Let's do 1.5. One and a half is 3/16 of an inch. I think because my hair is so dark, I can probably go down to a 1. Yeah, I don't think anything else is coming off at this point. So I decide if I'm going to go even shorter. I'm glad I'm sitting down. I see these girls who do this standing up. It's like, how are you going to do that? You know, because we've been at this for, well, including doing the ponytail and everything, almost an hour. So. It's all over my face. It's hilarious. Whew! Whew! Wow! I'm loving it. Loving it. I loved my hair. My hair was gorgeous. I loved my hair. But, oh. Oh. It's so weird to shake my head and there's nothing to shake. Wow. All right. We can go to a 1. I know. You know? Oh well. I'm going to go to a 1. I got so much hair on my face. I looked in the mirror, and wow. Okay, here we go. Just go ahead and turn around. Let it rest while I decide if I'm going to go to the last one down. I mean, it probably won't make much of a difference at this point. You know? It'll be the last one. I can't. It'll be the last one before you go without a blade at all, or without a guard at all. And I may as well do it so it's done, and I can say I've done it. And I may as well go ahead and do the last one. What's it gonna matter at this point? It's a half guard, which is half guard. It's barely there. Look at that. Barely there. A half guard is 1.5 millimeters or 1/16 of an inch. Wow. All right, last one. See, like I said, it's not making much of a difference at this point. But that's okay. And here we go. This is me now. This is me now. I am actually losing something still. Yeah. Okay, this is just make sure it goes all the way around and make sure I haven't missed anything. And I'll do my ears and my neck, and then I'll come back after I've washed all this off of my face and show you the real finished product. But thank you. Thank you for being here with me.